What's going on, boys? Welcome back to Diablo Immortal. In just 2 days, we have a new update dropping inside of the game, and also happy Columbus Day for those of you that celebrate. I hope that you're having a great start to your week. As you can see right here, the Halloween themes are going to be dropping inside of the game on October 15th, which is just 2 days from when you're watching this right now. And over here on the patch notes for us in North America, we don't have a ton of information, but there is a lot over in the Chinese version, which we'll get into after we go through this. First of all, Hollow's Wake is returning back to the game, which doesn't bring us a ton of crazy stuff, but it does bring us rewards for doing things that you normally do inside of the game in the form of a legendary crest, Lord Pearl, some of those flowers and all that. So that's going to be really nice that we can get some extra free stuff for all you free-to-play players out there. And we have a comment I want to take a look at, actually, two. The first one is from SJ March 13 saying, I can't believe it's another Halloween theme time. Time goes so fast. Thanks, Echo. Great times. I agree, man. I love it when these themed events come to the game, whether it's Christmas, Halloween, or anything else. And yeah, time goes fast. It gets worse and worse as you get older. But now I sound like a completely old man. The next comment that I have for you guys is from Wilmer London Mendoza 9029, and he says the thrill is only for those who spend money inside of the game. Simply put money into the game so you can get excited. And actually, I disagree with this. I think that there's a lot of joy to be had inside of this game and many others that are pay to win, even if you don't spend money inside of the game or are a $5 battle pass spender. I just recently went over in one of my previous videos a pretty accurate interpretation of what I spend on a monthly basis inside of the game, which is not much. I think it came out to like $45 a month maximum, and that was over calculating. But for people, in my opinion, that want to spend a little bit of money, even if it's $5 a month in a game that you like, it's supporting the game, and I don't see anything wrong with that. There's such a negative connotation that comes along with people that spend inside of the game. Oh, you're a pay to win. It's just, I don't know, man. I feel like these are mobile games. It's becoming more and more of a norm with mobile games to have this pay-to-win mechanic. And yes, of course, it's very bad in Diablo Immortal. Maybe worse than any other mobile game. But even if you don't spend, I think there's a lot of things that you can get from Diablo Immortal and enjoy and love. All right, that's all I gotta say about that. Let's get back to the update info. We do have Grimsley Survivor's Bane coming back to the game, which means we're gonna have a themed Survivor's Bane, which again, awesome. Survivor's Bane, one of the best mini-game modes inside of Diablo Immortal, and theme it to Halloween, and it's even better. And then we have Howler's Hunt, which is that whole where you're the werewolf and you gotta hide and all that stuff. Not my favorite event, to be honest with you. I'm gonna try and play through it this year because I don't even think I played it last year. I'm going to try it. It comes on the 29th through November 12th. Then we have our Losing Your Head for a Limited Time. This is a limited time cosmetic that comes to the game that you'll be able to unlock, where your head is removed and filled with another aura. When I get to the Chinese patch notes, I have some better images of that. And of course, we have the Myth Slayer cosmetic coming back to the game, which I think you can get for 1,000 orbs. Yes, that is exactly right. 1,000 orbs. This is not a Phantom Market. This is not a battle pass. This is a straight up 1,000 orb cosmetic, where they'll probably have two versions, a $1,000 one that you can get bound, or one that's a little bit more expensive that you could have across all of your classes. Either way, it's a pretty cool looking cosmetic. So then we could flip the script, come on over to China and their version of the patch notes, and as you can see right here, they gave us a nice image of what West March is going to look like in Halloween, and I just love it, man. It just really brings these video games that we play bring us into the holiday spirit, I feel, often, for whatever the holiday may be. So that's what it's going to look like by our Elder Rifts over in West March. They also have this icon right here, which shows a couple of the different things that are going to be coming. All right, so some of these things we've seen before: the Howler's Hunt, the cosmetic. We saw this image, but what is this? What is this pink treasure goblin? There's information on that in just a minute, and we've seen that before as well. So they're calling this one All Saints Eve. Earth Pearls, strengthen the Immortal Keystone, limited time Halloween appearance, props, and other rich rewards. I'm not going to read through all of this, but we can kind of key in on a few topics. First of all, here are those headless images that we can get. So the auras that you can see, you have the green one that has that skull on it, the flame one, which I really can't see what's inside, and the blue one as well. I actually like the green one because of the skull in there. Either way, November 15th through November 12th, you're going to be able to unlock these. And again, they're only valid for 30 days, which is a little bit, it's kind of stinks, kind of like an aura that you'll get inside of the game, which will not be there forever. Then we have this, which is actually pretty cool. It's the Van St. Eve's Saints Eve Goblin. So during the event, new type of goblins can be encountered in the wild and in dungeons, and these are going to drop different things for us. So again, please keep in mind, this is translated from Chinese to English. So Myth Thief must drop a random suit or gear and a number of suit essences only in the dungeon. We have Malicious Torturers, must drop a random legendary equipment. We have Gem Hoarders, must drop binding and untied small gemstones, sharing in the weekly limit with the magic game. It's so funny reading this when it's a little wonky. We have Destable Collectors, must drop high quality reinforced materials. A Waste Collector must drop a mineral crystal and other construction materials, subject to a weekly limit. At the same time, there'll be a special events in the ordinary dungeons of the Greedy King, Mad King, and the Ancients dungeons, which will add the terms of King of Greed and Goblin Invasion. This is going to be going on from the 15th through the 29th. So as it seems, we're just going to have goblins inside of our dungeons in an open world. Then they're going to drop some additional items for us that will count towards the counters that we have. So we're not going to be able to go beyond our collection point, but at least it's kind of cool. And we actually do have some rules of Howler's Call right here. So let's go through the rules of the activity because, well, it's been a year since you've done it and they didn't do it over in the North American patch notes. Number 1, players will play in a team of 6 to 8 people divided into human and werewolf, 2 champs to play each against each other. The human player needs to collect the energy generated by the energy tower within a limited time and submit it to the purification altar to complete the purification. Okay. Number 3, werewolf players need to properly camouflage their identity and prevent human players from completing the purification through various means. So they can basically flip-flop between werewolf and human, trying to take out these players as they're trying to deliver the energy. Number 4, the werewolf player has its own transformation skills and can immediately eliminate a human player. When the human player finds the teammate who has been killed, a vote can be launched to identify the suspected player for elimination. And number 5, there will be various emergencies during the competition, and the results of the 2 champs on the handling of emergencies will have an impact on the promotion of the purification ceremony. So we get a bunch of rewards from this as well. Playable rewards and you get rewards including costumes, legendary equipment, and other ways to compete in activities. Activity entrance after reaching level 30, you could participate. And again, through the 15th through the 29th, this one will be going on. So that's everything that we could see incoming with the update. There's also something new as of this weekend that dropped inside of the game. That is the Rising Damnation, where you can complete these 2 daily tasks, very simple, and you collect your rewards along the way, which, as you know, I love the Telluric Pearls and free legendary crests. And if you take a look at some of the other activities inside of the game, like the Season of Harvest, this should be ending on the 15th, which is when this update comes. Recruit a Friend, this one's going on also until the 15th. Overflowing Arsenal goes until the 22nd. Set Hunter should be ending as well on the 15th. This has been re-upped time and time again, but we'll see if they actually end it this time around. I'm excited for the update because I love when they bring holidays to the game. Hope you guys are as well. Let me know your comments below because remember guys, anytime you comment, you have a chance of being featured in a video. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day.